The regime episode 3 features the Chancellor rather abruptly annexing the Faban corridor, but does this area actually exist? The regime casts Kate Winslet as the corrupt, egotistical Chancellor Elena Vernum, who lacks any real vision for running her crumbling country. During the first 2 episodes, Elena places her faith in loyal soldier Zubak, Matthias Schoonertz, but when episode 3 begins, that confidence is wavering. Between Zubak's bizarre home remedies and the way his aggressive social reforms threaten her personal wealth, the two aren't seeing eye to eye. This is especially evident in the regime episode 3's ending, where the two have a deeply personal fight, and Zubak is later arrested for assault. The biggest storyline of The Hero's Banquet involves the Chancellor ordering the annexation of the Faban corridor. This is both a way to seize back power from Zubak after he had sidelined her and a ploy by the Chancellor to get back in the international news cycle. The invasion has very real, bloody consequences, even as the Chancellor claims the move is about extending peace and love to the nation's neighbors. During her tense meeting with U.S. Senator Holt, Martha Plimpton, during the regime episode 2, the Faban corridor comes up and is clearly a thorny subject. As described on the show, the Faban corridor is an 800-mile stretch of ethnic mountain land that broke off from Elena's nation years before. Her move to annex the corridor comes as a shock to her cabinet, her country and NATO, but it's clear she has wanted to reunify for a long time. It is based on real economic corridors, which feature infrastructure like ports and railways that link various countries and cities together. One real-world example would be the Atlantic Corridor, which connects France, Germany, Spain and Portugal, and makes the transport of goods and services between members much smoother. In short, the Faban corridor annexation is about Elena staking out more power for herself. Despite stating it is a move made out of love, this lie holds little weight with the international community, who are quick to impose sanctions. Elena has wanted to invade the Faban corridor for years. The Chancellor has had her eye on the corridor since seizing power. To the outside world, the Faban corridor annexation might seem out of the blue, but it's anything but. The Chancellor's decision to press ahead with the invasion is impulsive, but it's been a burning desire since she rose to power. After Vernum seized control from Hugh Grant's former Chancellor Keplinger 7 years prior to the regime's first episode, reunification with the Faban corridor has been an end goal for Elena. However, her close relationship with America and fear of sanctions kept that ambition at bay. Following the Chancellor's rejection of the cobalt mining deal and any other American investments, that was little holding her back from the reunification. The Faban corridor invasion is ultimately an act born of ego and Elena's need to be noticed, since she had become concerned about the lack of press attention the country had been receiving.